Welcome to exactly 1 year after All Stars. I know I said 2 to 3 weeks. My bad. The next season of BrantSteele Survivor, we have Jazz. On the Jamers tribe, we have Candy Dulfer, Elvin Jones, Herbie Hancock, Jim Hall, Louis Armstrong, Rufus Reed, Sonny Rollins, and Irby Green. And on the tribe in 4, we have Art Blakey, sorry, Blake Shaw, Charlie Parker, John Coltrane, Miles Davis, Pat Metheny, Steve Shanley, and Trombone Shorty. Let's go. No one found the Jammers idol or the Tribe and 4 idol. The Jammers win the first immunity and win a piece of flint. On the Jammers tribe, Irby is impressing the rest of the team. Elvin works hard and becomes tired. On the Tribe and 4, which I believe is about to go to Tribal Council, Art and Miles have a minor disagreement. Coltrane and Steve bond strongly. Blake and Pat bond strongly. And we have an alliance between Blake Shaw, John Coltrane, Pat Metheny, and Steve Shanley. First vote, Miles. Charlie. Art. 2 votes Art, 1 vote Charlie, 1 vote Miles. 3 votes Art, 1 vote Charlie, 1 vote Miles. First person voted out of Survivor Jazz, Art Blakey. So it looks like Art voted for Charlie and then Shorty randomly voted for Miles. Cool. Okay. No one found the Jammers idol. No one found the Tribe and 4 idol. The Tribe in 4 wins reward. They can kidnap 1 player from the losing tribe who will be back for the immunity challenge. They kidnap Irby. Irby has been kidnapped. He receives a clue to the hidden immunity idol and gives it to Miles. Pat and Steve bond strongly, and Blake leaves his alliance for some reason, and Miles rests at camp. The Tribe in 4 do win immunity, so they're not going back to tribal. Jammers have not found, no one on that Jammers has found the idol. Jim and Rufus have a major fight, and we have I believe, majority alliance of Candy Dulfer, Herbie Hancock, Jim Hall, Louis Armstrong, and Irby Green. Sonny is injured, but gets treated and can stay in the game. On the Tribe in 4, still no one's found the idol, and Blake is impressing the rest of the team. First vote, Rufus. Elvin. 2 votes Elvin, 1 vote Rufus. 3 votes Elvin, 1 vote Rufus. 4 votes Elvin, 1 vote Rufus. Second person voted out of Survivor Jazz, Elvin. Both drummers got taken out immediately. So both drummers are gone, and we're on episode 3. No one's found the Jammers idol yet. No one's found the Tribe and 4 idol yet. Tribe and 4 wins reward. They kidnap Candy. Candy receives a clue to the hidden immunity idol and gives it to Charlie. But Candy and Charlie do have a minor disagreement. Charlie and Shorty have a major fight, and Pat works hard at camp. The Tribe in 4 wins their 2nd consecutive immunity. On the Jammers tribe, no events occurred. Tribe in 4, Blake has a major meltdown. That's not good. First vote, Rufus. 2 votes Rufus. 2 votes Rufus, 1 vote Sonny. 2 votes Rufus, 2 votes Sonny. 3 votes Sonny, 2 votes Rufus. 3 votes Rufus, 3 votes Sonny, 1 left. Third person voted out of Survivor, Jazz. Rufus. So it looks like Jim and Candy are on the bottom. So Jim Hall and Candy are on the bottom. So they're going to have to work their way out of that. Episode 4. No one has found the idols yet, which is incredible. John Coltrane finds the idol on the Tribe in 4. He's the one with the alliance with Pat Metheny and Steve Shanley. The reward, the Jammers kidnap Coltrane. Coltrane gives the idol clue to Jim, but, well, yeah, because Jim hasn't been got yet. Louis Armstrong and Irby Green form an alliance. The Jammers do win immunity, so they do not have to go back to Tribal Council. No one found the idol, and Herbie Hancock leaves the alliance. Tribe in 4, John Coltrane has the idol. Blake Shaw forms a new alliance with Charlie Parker, John Coltrane, Miles Davis, and Pat Metheny. And Blake rests at camp to restore his energy. Coltrane does not use his idol. First vote, Steve. 1 vote Steve, 1 vote Shorty Trombone. 1 vote Charlie, 1 vote Shorty, 1 vote Steve. 2 votes Shorty, 1 vote Charlie, 1 vote Steve. 2 votes Shorty, 2 votes Steve, 1 vote Charlie. 3 votes Shorty, 2 votes Steve, 1 vote Charlie, 1 left. Fourth person voted out of Survivor Jazz, Shorty Trombone. This was kind of a weird vote split where Blake Shaw and Miles Davis tried to take out Steve and Shorty did not go with them. But the majority would have taken at Shorty Trombone anyways. All right. Each tribe is asked to pick the 2 strongest players on the other tribe. The Jammers choose Charlie and Steve Shanley from Tribe and 4, and Tribe and 4 chooses Sonny and Irby. So they will be switching teams. So here are the new tribes. Sonny Rollins and Irby Green now on the Tribe and 4, and Charlie Parker and Steve Shanley now on the Jammers. Considering Steve was on the bottom of the other tribe, this is good for him. Candy finds the Jammers idol. This also kind of splits up a lot of the alliances. And Coltrane has the Tribe and 4 idol. The Jammers win immunity. Candy has the idol. On the Tribe and 4, Coltrane has the idol. Has a small fight with Blake Shaw. Bonds with Miles Davis. And Pat and Irby have a major fight. And Miles leaves his alliance, which is a weird choice. Coltrane uses the idol on Pat Metheny. Any votes against Pat Metheny will not count. First vote, Sonny. 1 vote Sonny, 1 vote Irby. 2 votes Irby, 1 vote Sonny. 3 votes Irby, 1 vote Sonny. Fifth person voted out of Survivor Jazz, Irby. So that was a wasted idol completely. And we are on to episode 6 with the Jammers having a 6-5 advantage. Candy still has the idol. Nothing happened there. Nothing happened on the Tribe and 4. Tribe 4, the Tribe and 4 wins reward. They kidnap Jim. Jim gives the idol clue to Miles, but their idol is not currently hidden. And Pat Metheny and Sonny Rollins have a major fight, or a small fight. The Tribe and 4 wins immunity. They are not going back to tribal. On the Jammers tribe, Candy has the Jammers tribe idol. Steve is impressed with the rest of the team, and Candy strangely leaves her alliance. Coltrane leaves the alliance for some reason. Candy uses the idol. First vote, Candy does not count. Candy does not count. Candy does not count. Candy does not count. 1 vote, Charlie Parker. 6th person voted out of Survivor Jazz, Charlie Parker. Candy idol is out Charlie Parker with the help of Steve Shanley. Okay. With that, we have hit the merge. Blake Shaw, Candy Dolfer, Herbie Hancock, Jim Hall, John Coltrane, Louis Armstrong, Miles Davis, Pat Metheny, Sonny Rollins, and Steve Shanley. First individual immunity win goes to Miles Davis. There are no advantages currently hidden in the merge tribe. Pat Metheny has a major meltdown, and Candy Dolfer, Louis Armstrong, and Herbie Hancock make an alliance. First vote, Sonny. 1 vote Sonny Rollins, 1 vote Pat Metheny. 2 votes Sonny Rollins, 1 vote Pat Metheny. 3 votes Sonny Rollins, 1 vote Pat Metheny. 4 votes Sonny Rollins, 1 vote Pat Metheny. 5 votes Sonny Rollins, 1 vote Pat Metheny. 5 votes Sonny, 2 votes Pat. 7th person voted out of Survivor Jazz and the first member of our jury, Sonny Rollins. So who looks to be on the bottom from this vote? It looks like Miles Davis is on the bottom. So he'll probably have to win a 2nd consecutive immunity or pull some shenanigans. Nothing changed here. There's still no idols hidden. The team of Jim Hall, Louis Armstrong, Pat Metheny, and Steve Shanley win a reward, and they all get a clue to a hidden immunity idol. Steve Shanley wins immunity. Herbie and Coltrane find something in common. Pat Metheny has a major meltdown, and Herbie Hancock leaves his alliance. First vote, Candy, Pat Metheny, Louis Armstrong. 2 votes Pat, 1 vote Candy, 1 vote Louis Armstrong. 3 votes Pat, 1 vote Candy, 1 vote Louis Armstrong. 3 votes Pat, 2 votes Louis, 1 vote Candy. 3 votes Pat, 2 votes Candy, 2 votes Louie. Whoa. We were here. 8th person voted out of Survivor Jazz and the 2nd member of our jury, Pat Metheny. So Pat was voted out by the majority of Candy, Herbie Hancock, Jim, Louie Armstrong, and Miles Davis. We have reached our final 8. Here are our alliances, pretty small. Herbie Hancock, John Coltrane, Miles Davis, and Steve Shanley win reward. And Miles Davis wins his 2nd individual immunity. And he's impressing the rest of the team, and he forms an alliance with Jim Hall, Herbie Hancock, and Candy Dolfer. No one uses an idol. First vote, Steve Shanley. Blake. 2 votes Blake, 1 vote Steve Shanley. 2 votes Blake, 2 votes Steve Shanley. 3 votes Steve, 2 votes Blake. 4 votes Steve, 2 votes Blake. 9th person voted out of Survivor Jazz and the 3rd member of our jury, Steve Shanley. So it looks like John Coltrane is on the bottom with Steve, well, along with Steve, who was just eliminated. We have reached the final 7. Blake Shaw, Candy Dolfer, Herbie Hancock, Jim Hall, John Coltrane, Louie Armstrong, and Miles Davis. Miles wins reward. He shares it with Jim Hall and Candy Dolfer. And Candy Dolfer wins immunity into the final 6. Blake and Herbie Hancock have a minor disagreement. Blake and Louie Armstrong find something in common. Miles Davis forms an alliance with John Coltrane and Herbie Hancock. Louie is completely worn out, but not giving up. First vote, Blake. John Coltrane. 2 votes John Coltrane, 1 vote Blake. 2 votes Blake, 2 votes John Coltrane. 3 votes John Coltrane, 2 votes Blake. 3 votes Blake Shaw, 3 votes John Coltrane, 1 vote left. 10th person voted out of Survivor Jazz and the 4th member of our jury, Blake Shaw. Dang. I honestly expected him to win. So it looks like he has Jim Hall and Louie Armstrong on the bottom with him, and we have reached the final 6. Nothing too major, although Louie Armstrong has a lot of alliances. Miles wins reward, shares it with Candy and John Coltrane. And Miles wins his 3rd individual immunity. Please proceed. Oh, Candy works hard at camp, becomes tired. Miles has the immunity necklace. First vote, John Coltrane. 1 vote John Coltrane, 1 vote Louie Armstrong. 2 votes John Coltrane, 1 vote Louie Armstrong. 2 votes Coltrane, 2 votes Louie Armstrong. 3 votes Louie Armstrong, 2 votes Coltrane. We have a 3-3 deadlock. We're going to revote. First vote, John Coltrane. Louie Armstrong. John Coltrane. So we are going to, I believe this is rocks between Candy, Herbie Hancock, and Jim Hall. So at random, one of them will be eliminated. And the person eliminated is Herbie Hancock, gets rocked out. So Herbie Hancock is gone on rocks, and we have reached the final 5. It's Candy Dolfer versus Jim Hall versus John Coltrane versus Louie Armstrong versus Miles Davis. Coltrane seems to kind of be on the outs here. Miles wins reward again, shares it with Coltrane and Jim Hall. And Miles wins his 4th individual immunity. Nothing happened on the merge tribe. First vote, Coltrane. Louie Armstrong. 2 votes Louie Armstrong, 1 vote Coltrane. 2 votes John Coltrane, 2 votes Louie Armstrong, 1 left. 12th person voted out of Survivor Jazz and the 6th member of our jury, John Coltrane. So it looks like Miles Davis is on the bottom here. So if he doesn't win this final individual immunity, this season is a final 3, he is probably gone. He is the only original member of his tribe left. It's the finale. Louie wins reward, shares it with Jim. And Jim Hall is guaranteed to be at final tribal council. First vote, Miles. 1 vote, Miles. 1 vote, Louis Armstrong. 2 votes, Miles. 1 vote, Louis Armstrong. 13th person voted out of Survivor Jazz, and the 7th and final member of our jury, Miles Davis. So at final tribal council, it is Candy Dulfer versus Jim Hall versus Louis Armstrong. Final slate for the winner to be revealed. 1 vote Candy, 1 vote Jim, 2 votes for Louis Armstrong. 2 votes Candy Dulfer, 2 votes Louis Armstrong, 1 vote Jim Hall. 3 votes Louis Armstrong. 3 votes Candy Dulfer. We have a tie between Candy Dulfer and Louis Armstrong. Since Jim Hall got 3rd, he is the deciding vote. And the winner, Survivor Jazz, is Louis Armstrong. He is the winner. Sorry. Like Miles voted for Jim. Pat Metheny wins the Fan Favorite Award. Louis Armstrong is your winner. Here are the final placements. Congrats on Louis for winning. Respect for Miles Davis, who controlled most of that game. Other statistics, Miles had 8 challenge wins. Nobody else had more than 3. He won 4 individual immunities. And Herbie Hancock was eliminated without receiving a single vote. So we are back, and I will have more in a little while.